The Cigar Nerds Podcast.
Alright, trigger warning on this video, because on today's Tactical Tuesday, we're talking all about triggers. I used to not be a trigger guy. I was just like, whatever stock comes in, it's good enough. But now that I've picked up a few guns that have better triggers or installed custom triggers, I'm kind of sold on the triggers being just a better shooting experience. Now today we're going to do some science, because I want to know if having a lighter trigger will actually make you more accurate. So, I assume better triggers make you shoot faster, but do they make you shoot more accurate? So I'm going to do 5 controlled shots and see if there's any difference in the accuracy of those shots. And then maybe we'll do a build drill with all 4 guns to see if test the shit makes you faster theory. So to represent our different triggers, we've got the Glock 19X. This is the stock trigger. We have the Mando G47, which this has the Glock Performance trigger, which is, I think, a 4-pound trigger. Then we have the Taran Tactical Glock 19, which has a 3-pound trigger in it. And just for shits and giggles, I've also got the Canik Mete, because they got really good stock triggers as well. All right, so we are going to start with the stock, and got a target set up downrange with 4 bullseyes, 1 for each gun, and let's see if different triggers make a difference in the accuracy. Alright, that's the stock trigger. Dropped a couple of those, but it's probably more me than it is the gun. Alright, next up, the Mando G45. That's all that. Interesting. That one was a tighter group than the stock trigger. So maybe it isn't just speed. All right, now we're going on to the kind of the most high performance trigger of the group. Alright, and lastly, just like I said, for shits and giggles, the Canik Mete. All right, now let's go take a look. So as you can see, here's the grouping with the standard Glock trigger. Like I said, I let a few drop on me. Here's what we did with the G45, and like I said, with the exception of this little flyer, they're all pretty damn close. Same with the 19 with the Terran trigger in it. And then finally the Canik. I mean, with its stock trigger, pretty fucking good. So maybe there's something to that, having a better trigger actually makes you shoot a little better. I mean, all of them's fairly good gunfight accuracy. I would say the Terran and the Mete, probably the tightest grouping of the bunch. With the G45 and the performance trigger, other than that one flyer, was pretty damn dead on. So we're gonna do one more kind of run of this just with your standard bill drill and see if there's a difference in speed with, you know, non-stock triggers. All right, now I'm gonna do kind of the same thing just as fast as I can, but I'm gonna use the same target so we can see kind of how those groupings drift out as I start trying to shoot fast. All right, so old reliable standard Glock here for our first one. .27. .47, but I had a little bit of a hesitation on that one. Let me do that one again. .209. So yeah, that one faster. And the Terran Glock. .78. Well, shit. Sounds like science is backing up what we already knew. That better trigger equals faster shooting. And 203. All right, so we'll take a look at the target. So yeah, with the standard Glock shooting fast, even though that was the slowest one, that grouping definitely expanded. Kind of same with the G45, but when we come over here to the Terran gun, shooting fast, that group still like a fist-sized group, and even the Canik was a little more spread out. That one's a little more loosey-goosey, but this has the best trigger. Not only is the fastest time, but the tightest group. And you've been watching the Cigar Nerds podcast. Check us out on cigarnerdpodcast.com and on the ESO Network, esonetwork.com. And don't forget, smoke them if you got them. Like, comment, and subscribe.